everybody, and welcome back. It's me, Shweebe, and welcome to The Shadows That Run Alongside Our Car. This is a indie demo game that I found on itch.io. Basically a visual novel that's set where two strangers are in a car, and they're just kind of escaping, you know, your everyday zombie apocalypse. They have no idea who each other are, so I can imagine the tension would be kind of weird. So I'm really interested to see where this goes. Without any further ado, let's start. Whose eyes will you see the road through? Oh, let's choose Chicky Poo here. I don't know if it differs. Gun it. I lay back against the passenger seat. It's weird sitting on the side of the car, but my stomach's been feeling off for a while and I just can't drive. And so I've handed my keys over to this stranger. What's the worst that could happen, right? I mean, I stare out the window watching the unchanging scenery whiz by. Okay, first off, before we get too far, this art is freaking cute. It's soft, but detailed. It would make wonderful comics. There's an awkward silence, but I don't feel like filling it. It's so stuffy in the car. I reach for the window control button and let the window roll open. Oh, wait. Oh! She was the one saying? Okay, now I'm confused. Pay attention to the dialogue boxes, Shweebes! You sure that's a good idea? It's not like zombies are just going to hurl themselves at a moving car. I mean, well, who knows? Maybe they would. I mean, if you ever played Left 4 Dead 2, the frickin' runners or the frickin' smokers with the long tongue. Ah! Fair enough. The slight breeze feels good against my neck. But this guy looks like he wants to say something. So, guess this is kind of strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name anyway? Ah, okay, now this makes me think of Zombieland if you ever watched it. They did not use names because the possibility of that person dying so soon. They were just like, no names, so there's no attachment, so they named each other based on the states they were from. Right, we never did introduce ourselves. It's... Oh, Shelby, that's cute. My name is Shweebe! I can't even spell my own name, that's fine. Shweebe! And she says it that high. I'll press enter. I knew that. It's Shweebe. Well, nice to officially meet you then, Shweebe. Name's... Dustin? He doesn't look like a Dustin. I don't know. We're gonna name him Phoenix, because, I mean, who knows where this will go. Maybe it turned into a smooch fest, and I want to make sure it's not some random guy, okay? Phoenix. Okay. He looks dissatisfied. How is he expecting me to react? It's not like I really care, but somehow he doesn't look very much like a phoenix. I continue staring out the window. The sky is so red. Normally I'd think it was pretty, but now it's just depressing me. Bad things come out after dark. I remember that all too well. I'd rather not think about that, so I decided to break the silence after all. So what were you doing before everything happened? Well, you look surprised. I guess I haven't been talking much since we met. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. You know, this and that. I've never really settled into one thing in particular. What does that mean? That was weird. He doesn't sound like he really wants to talk about it. I wonder what his job really was. Maybe he was kind of a drifter between jobs, never could really stay in one due to this, that, and the other circumstance popping up. Maybe he was a trash collector? He does look kind of dirty. Whoa! Hang on! Don't be hitting on the trash collectors, okay? First of all, that's a job that nobody wants to do. Second of all, they get paid buku bucks because nobody wants to do it, okay? And plus, it's a zombie apocalypse, of course he's gonna look dirty. Did you not freaking watch, what's the, season, what is it called? I can't even remember the damn game. It was Walking Dead. The real Phoenix had to shout it at me, because I couldn't remember what it was. Anyways. Well, I shouldn't be rude. I'm not much of a catch myself. What about you? This ride is yours, right? Yeah, well, it's really my dad's car. Or was. Even when he was alive, though, I was the only one who ever drove it. After Dad got that third DUI, his license was revoked. He used that as an excuse to never leave the house. It was just as well, anyway. Sometimes he'd leave the car somewhere and forget where. Ah, guess he didn't. Sorry, never mind. Yeah, careful on the subjects you decide to hit on. I'm feeling surprisingly calm about this. It's like I'm on the outside looking in. I wonder if I'm really that callous. Maybe the apocalypse is just giving me more perspective. It's okay. The booze would have killed him eventually anyway. Reality's kind of shit, you know? Ooh, starting to get dark! Pretty quiet in here, huh? Yeah, take a hint already. Surprisingly, not much noise at the end of the world. Still. Do you think there are any radio stations left? I'd be pretty shocked if so. Reckon it wouldn't hurt to look through. Though. Through. Thuh. I reached towards the console and turned the radio dial in one direction. There's nothing but static. Sometimes metallic screeching. Great. Hang on a sec, go back down. What did he hear exactly? There couldn't really be something there, could there? I slowly rotate the knob back the other way. Wait! There it is! I think? Better than nothing. During the apocalypse, I'd want to hear this too. Is that mariachi? Oh my god. Oh my god, I cannot believe. Out of all the music that could be playing, this is what we get. What am I thinking? Of course it is. Of course, we're on a highway to hell in the dark, and mariachi is the only music available to us. The combination of Spanish vocals and horns on the track are completely ridiculous right now. I'm actually dying. The dulcet tones of this fabulous man are actually killing me. That was not what I was expecting. Who the hell's out there running this? Of all the music that would be left, man. It takes me a minute to settle down, but then, wait, isn't this the same song again? It's probably on an endless loop because why wouldn't it be? Typical. Sure seems that way. Cause it's just ghosts on the waves after all. And the undead aren't exactly interested in DJing. What'd you think a zombie'd even listen to? Is death metal too obvious of an answer? Ha ha! Yes, Rob Zombie, thank you! Or maybe they're all into baby metal these days. Oh my god, baby metal. If y'all don't know what that is, go do your homework. And if you don't know who Rob Zombie is, we can't talk anymore. We're not friends, I'm sorry. I don't know, I think the Grateful Dead seems more apt. You know, I've always wondered this, but what are they grateful for exactly? Maybe they finally found themselves some peace? Peace, huh? I wish they'd let the rest of us have some. Ain't so bad right now, anyway. Well, except for that. He gestures towards the console. 101.7 is now the Infinite Loop Mariachi radio station. So what are you into, anyway? Music-wise, I really like Alanis Morissette. Top 40 hits, that sort of thing. Me, personally, kinda Alanis Morissette, but I'm more, like, into heavy metal and stuff myself. Or pop, essentially. Hard rock, stuff like that. Not like I had a lot of free time to explore my musical tastes or anything. You, and don't tell me it's baby metal. Will you judge me if I say I actually haven't heard of them? No, that might be for the best. He doesn't have to know that I unironically like baby metal. Oh, this judgy little person, her. Jeez. What do you listen to, then? Most people look at me and expect me to be into the Stones or Marley or something, but, well, you probably actually judge me more for this. Try me. ABBA. Really, ABBA? Okay, I'm not judging. That's actually really good taste. Oh my god, I can't keep a straight face. I lose it. Everything is just too much. He looks kind of sullen. I'm sorry, Phoenix, but not that sorry. Told you. No, it's fine. Their music's catchy. I managed to get the words out. All this laughing's making my stomach hurt more, damn it. I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine. Your parents? Yeesh. How old are you anyway? You seem a bit young for Alanis. Ugh. Even in a game, I'm getting accused of looking way younger than what I actually am. Why can't you just leave me alone, world? God! How old do you think I am? I'm pretty sure there is no right answer to that question, except for that one. I'm 22. I'm not! I'm older than you. What kind of reaction is that? No, whoa, you look so young or anything like that? I wonder how old Phoenix is anyway. This music's kind of similar to ABBA, isn't it? All peppy and stuff. You should be happy to have it. That's sure an optimistic take on it. Alright, enough of you. Thank God. It was okay for like the first 3 minutes, and now I think I'm gonna hear it in my sleep! He purposely reaches over and shuts off the radio. He's got a surprisingly immature side to him, too. Did you ever expect things to end up this way? What? Where did that come from all of a sudden? Just pause. Why do you have to ruin the mood like that? It's getting dark, huh? The sun sets so late in the summer. I'm a bit surprised we still have any light at all at this hour. Especially without the streetlights and all. It's like the sky's just been saving it up. Looks a bit like a dying fire. That sounds kind of morbid, but kind of fitting for the end of the world. Oh, and it's dark. It's silent again for a little while. It doesn't last. So you never really told me what it is that you do. I mean, doesn't have to be a job or anything, but well... what do you like to do? What did you do before everything? Like to do, huh? Turn my eyes to the window as I think on my life. Actually, I worked a lot. I didn't really have time for much other than that. I'd wake up, shower, go to work. Have a lunch break, back to work. Get off work, eat dinner, and watch TV for a few minutes before passing out. And then the whole thing would start all over again in the morning. That was about it. And after leading such a boring life, I ended up here. I'm probably not even gonna go out with a bang. My death's going to be just as dull as my life. I guess that's... what? Oh, I guess that'd be most people's story. It's tough out there. Was tough. Probably tougher now. Huh. All kind of pointless in the end, isn't it? You work your damn tail off and everything goes to pot anyway. And you just wonder why you didn't spend your time better, you know? Well, that is very deep and very true. That's why, I mean, you're only given so much time on Earth. Use it wisely, and this is coming from an absolute hypocrite. There's so much I could have done, should have done, and have just kind of sat around with my thumb up my butt and just kind of let time pass me by. Learning, or at least catching myself doing that, I realized I've missed a lot. So, while you still have time, do something with it. Make it worthwhile in the end, that way you'll have no regrets. That's actually how I feel about it too. I'm surprised that I'm actually able to relate to him. Yeah. But I guess that doesn't matter either way. Zombies don't care whether you're a good or bad person. We're all gonna die anyway. They're gonna turn us into human Happy Meals. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to ABBA. I used to travel a lot, looking for work and stuff. I suppose you could call me a bit of a nomad. Nomad. However you want to pronounce that, you know what I mean. It's a traveler. Did he backpack across Europe or something? What does nomad mean in this context? Well, whatever. That sounds really... oh wait, he's talking. I keep misseeing where the triangle bit is. It sounds really cliche. Not really. It sort of suits you. To tell the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. I've just been getting by. When you can't find something to do, you sort of lose yourself. It gets to a pretty dark place. Got to the point I used to wish I could just take a vacation from life. Guess I got my wish, didn't I? I used to wish for that too. I wanted to be free. I didn't want to be responsible for Dad anymore. And now I'm not. But I can't say whether that's really a good thing or not. Wishes never do come true the way you expect them to, huh? Yeah, monkey's paw. My stomach starts to throb painfully. I look down and press my hand against it. It felt okay for a while there, but it's acting up again. God, why did all this have to happen? Still feeling nauseous? Damn, I shouldn't be so obvious about it. I don't want to cause any trouble. This might be causing even more trouble, though. Oh, yeah, it's gotten a little better, but... Anyway, I move my hand away from my stomach. It's not like resting my hand there would make the pain go away. And anyway, as long as I feel that pain, I know I'm still alive. That was morbid as hell. What is wrong with me? I'm just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. You think we should stop and rest? I glance at the fuel gauge on the dashboard, nervous. We barely have a fourth of the tank left as it is. Nah, like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Braking would just waste gas. Onward it is then. Trying to ignore my pain, I keep my eyes on the endless road stretched out ahead of us. It really hurts now. I don't think I've been in this much pain in my life. And that's saying a lot considering that I have to go through every month. Ah, okay. I thought maybe it was like road trip sickness. Nah, she's going through, I got it, woman stuff. I deserve this, don't I? I shouldn't feel bad about it. I brought it on myself. Do you ever wonder, like, why us? How did we make it this far? And is it really such a good thing that we're still alive? From the moment I swung that baseball bat, I sealed my own fate. Just as I start to sink into really dark thoughts, I hear Phoenix's voice. Honestly, I try not to think so hard about stuff like that. If I stop to wonder what my own life was worth, it's dangerous. It's a dangerous train of thought, I'll tell you that. We're here, that's what matters. Despite it all, we're here and we're safe. The how and why of it is just garnish on the salad. You know, I didn't believe it at first. I mean, that we're really facing the apocalypse or whatever. So the first couple of months, I just kept working. Kept on like everything was fine. And then I couldn't ignore it anymore. And then Dad... How do I even begin to explain? Listen, you don't gotta answer me if you don't want, but your old man, what happened? My dad? I killed him. Smacked him in the head with a baseball bat and then ran like hell. Huh. So he needed more beer, right? Of course he did. He was a deadbeat alcoholic. They wouldn't even let him in our nearby liquor store anymore, so he wandered off to another one. Just so happened that that part of town was infested. Took a while before I even noticed, since he wasn't really any different from usual. Does it count as murder if you kill a zombie? Does it count as murder if you never get arrested because your town's entire police force is now undead? That's pretty pathetic, huh? So was my dad. And so am I. In the end, I won't be doing much better. My stomach is burning with pain now and guilt. I stare out the window, seeing nothing but darkness. Who knows what could be lurking out there? Well, that hasn't changed since way before, I guess. Hey. Aww! I feel a sudden warmth on the top of my hand, hesitant at first, but then steady. Phoenix's hand envelops mine and I feel comforted, safe. We're still here, just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Things might never get any better, but it'd be stupid to assume that they would. But while we're still breathing, there's hope. Ha! It's pretty cheesy, isn't it? Anyway, I'm sorry about that. About your dad, I mean. Even if you didn't get on with him, I bet it must be hard losing someone that close to you. Wow, where do I even start? Just be honest. At this point, what's it gonna matter? For some reason, I feel like I can be honest with Phoenix. Even though I barely know him, I trust him. What's he gonna do? It's a freaking zombie apocalypse. I doubt he's died in the military, and even if he is, what information are you possibly gonna have that he'd wind up using against you? Seriously. Somehow, my mouth opens all on its own and words spill out. Honestly, I felt relieved when he died. And then I felt awful for feeling relieved. But I spent 7 years of my life taking care of him. At the end of it all, I just felt free. Not that I got to enjoy that feeling or freedom for long. It makes me feel like a monster to admit all this to someone else. It really does. But that's the truth. I wouldn't worry too much. There's no wrong way to feel. He's right. I know that I'm only human. I'm not a monster. Not yet, anyway. I guess I'm almost privileged. No one I care about has even been around in a long while. I wonder if there's anyone else still out there. I wonder if they're stuck out there like this. I wonder if we'll ever know. Phoenix, I can't go on like this, just keeping it to myself. Hey, Phoenix? There's something I need to tell you. Ah, is she preggers? I touch my stomach lightly with the palm of my hand. The searing pain reminds me that I'm no longer entirely human. Oh, no. I gave my humanity up when I killed my dad. I should have said something before. I wanted to, but I was scared. And I'm still scared. I didn't even hesitate. I swung that baseball bat as hard as I could. And then he bit me in the stomach as a parting gift as he crumpled to the ground. Even in death, Dad still found some way to screw me over. Hey, stop. It's okay. I always blamed Dad for Mom leaving us. He was selfish, he was an asshole, he was this, he was that. Just look at me. I've put Phoenix's life in danger. I lied to him since the day we met. I'm my father's daughter. But I just keep calm, alright? We don't even really know how this all works, so maybe there's a way. I'm so sorry. Does it hurt? Not as much as I expected it to. I mostly just feel cold and hungry. I'm not even sure if that has anything to do with being bitten. If it wasn't for this, I look down at my stomach. I might think I just imagined it. I wish I was dreaming right now. I wish this wasn't reality. I wish I was dead. Careful there. Remember that thing about wishes? Monkey's paw, right? I guess sitting in a car beats having customers or my manager yell at me. Silver lining. Psh, retail? Almost as bad as zombies. Worse, probably. Abso-frickin-lutely. I've worked in retail pretty much all of my job career stuff. It sucks. Anyway, you should sleep if you want to. We'll probably be on this road a while. A while, huh? Well, a rest does sound nice. I always had to get up so early for work. I'm not used to being up this late. It's starting to feel really sleepy. Yeah, you're right. Will you wake me up if anything happens? My mind flashes to the baseball bat still in my trunk. No, I wouldn't think about that right now. Of course. And hey, gotta be somewhere better down the road, right? Better than back there at any rate. Yeah, maybe. There'll even be a station that plays both Atlantis and ABBA. maybe I've been running ever since Mom left. I never looked back, just kept going. It was all I could do to keep from falling apart. Phoenix and I both done enough. We've both gotten farther than I ever thought possible. I notice that the fuel gas light is on, but I feel strangely at peace. Close my eyes, smiling as my consciousness already starts to drift. Wherever this road goes, whatever lies at the end of it, we lived. The proof of that will remain no matter what. So for now, let's just keep going forward. Aww, that was cute. In a very depressing kind of way, but honestly, I think, if the zombie apocalypse were to happen and you were in that kind of a situation, that's probably almost 10 out of 10 exactly how that would happen. If you didn't already have like a base and guns and, resources to yourself that you could, just pop a few caps and some zombies. Pop, pop. Anyways, I thought this was very lovely. The art style was great. The overall storyline, I really got attached to the characters. And I'm curious to see if the developers would continue this and how they'd go about it. I almost want to play it again to see the point of view for Phoenix. Let me know if you want me to. Let me know down in the comment section below, and I will if you are interested. But thank you all so much for watching. If you guys want to check this out and see if anything changes for your end, because it looks like some decisions might change other things, I'm not quite sure, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Till then, my Shweebles, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys loved it, don't forget to hit the like button. Consider subscribing. Join the Shweebe's party place today. Let's hear them zombie apocalypse sad car drives, battle cries. Woo! Yeah! I'll see you guys in the next episode.